Everybody, welcome back. Me versus Sinvicta, Geoguessr. Hello, Sinvicta.
Hey everybody, we are ready to go here. I somehow am holding on to a one-game lead, I believe, but this is Northernlion's week. He's going to bring it back and possibly take the lead. I don't know.
It's 5-4, right? It's 5-4 right
yeah.
now? Okay.
Yep, after 9 episodes, I got lucky with the last guest there, although someone did yell at me. They said, "Oh, you should have seen the lake right there. It was right next to where you guessed." I'm like, dude, if I saw it, then I would have put it there.
Hey, man, I ain't never been to Estonia, so, like, I have sympathy for Sinvicta in that one. It's pretty good that we found Sinvicta, or he found Estonia in the first place, I think.
Yeah, and it was just complete luck because I was putting my ignorance 2 and 2 together. I see a city that ends in ERE. I see one that's on the map that says, well, that kind of looks like it. So, but I can't live off of that logic alone. I got to really flex my muscle here to take down Northernlion because we are both historically evenly matched. Yeah. And I am happy that everyone's still enjoying Geoguessr. I know that I am. I assume NL is probably enjoying it too. So
more when I win, but I'm enjoying it either way. All right.
Well, I'm ready to go if you are for a brand new week here.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun. We've also, by the way, reduced the round time limit by 1 minute.
That is true.
I think that's what we were doing historically.
Yeah. And we're still on a more diverse world, I think is what it's called in Geoguessr. Just a collection of curated levels with no blurry pictures and, you know, redistributed weighting so you don't end up in rural America, Russia, Australia, and South Africa all the time. Some of the time is okay.
Yeah. I mean, last week it was a fantastic selection of maps. I mean,
dude, yeah.
Other than the 2 Jordan guesses, like that were back to back, I mean, everything else was peachy.
Please tell me you see this sign where restaurant is written, but it's written backwards like red rum, and like it's written mirrored.
Okay.
And then it also doesn't have a T. So it's restaurant, but mirrored so all the letters are opposite.
No, I don't see it. I see what I believe is possibly a crab shack, but I don't see restaurant.
I feel like I'm losing my mind because I don't understand why you would write it mirrored. Because it's not like if you were coming from the other direction, you read right to left. Like even if it was written right to left, like with the letters facing the right way, it wouldn't make any sense.
It would still be wrong.
Yeah, but they're mirrored. Like,
I guess it's to check in your rearview mirror whenever you pass. Say, hey, you just missed the restaurant.
Dude, maybe, you know what? I didn't even think about the fact that it could be mirror-based, but that makes sense. I mean, it makes the most sense, I guess.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, it's not like I'm designing the sign or anything.
The only other thing I can think of is that the person who wrote it doesn't speak English, which is understandable given that it seems like a country where that's not the dominant language. And maybe they accidentally just wrote it backwards. They copied it off of somewhere, not knowing that it was mirrored. But
I see another restaurant, the restaurant E Cocktail.
Oh, I see. I'm actually right there. The restaurant E Pescador as well.
Yeah.
And don't forget to Reductor de Velocidad.
Yep. Yeah, even though that one's kind of bent by someone who has probably had too much of Velocidad. This place looks, I mean, kind of awesome. Dude. It's like a beach. Like I bet they have awesome parties down here.
I'm gonna tell you though, some of the stuff on the sign for Restaurant Lupita, I do not want to eat. The octopus, I can get down with it, but I think it's a shrimp on the far right, but it kind of looks like some kind of weird pseudo slug.
I've had sea cucumber. It didn't have any taste to it, but
I don't think I have had sea cucumber, honestly.
What is La Sirenita? Oh, is that like siren?
I think so. Yeah, like a mermaid.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's got a mermaid looking character on the sign, but I thought sirens were. I guess I really don't know.
I think they are hot ladies who beckon you, but then when you get distracted by them, you shatter your boat on the rocks.
Hot ladies. coming for you.
That's Hot Blooded by Foreigner.
Look out, you're gonna hit those
You think I don't know metal, but I'm very familiar with metal bands like Foreigner.
It's not really metal.
I think it's pretty metal, dude. Their guitars are made out of something, and it's shiny and hard.
You know, I don't exactly know where we are. Oh, never mind. I just found, I hope Alvarado is Alvarado. I knew, well,
oh my
we got
God.
1 second left.
Sinvicta, I got so lucky.
Thank Christ I found it. Yeah, I beat you by 12. I beat you by only 12 points.
I knew we were in Mexico, and I just thought, probably the coast over here, and got very lucky.
By the coast over here, you mean actually in the Gulf of Mexico?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a coast.
Dude, that was a beautiful, beautiful town, though.
Seems cool.
I've been on that side. I mean, I went further east to Cancun, but Cancun's beautiful. I mean, if I could go back there again, I definitely would. It was the closest thing to Bermuda I've seen outside of Bermuda.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like geographically fairly close to Bermuda, right?
No, it's 9. It is very far away from Bermuda.
I mean, it's which one of these?
Okay,
which one of these is Bermuda?
Look where you guessed, and then just like scroll east a little bit. You'll see Cancun at the very tip past Nerita, and then scroll all the way out, and you'll see Bermuda about 4,000. Well, okay, not that much, but maybe 2,000 miles off the eastern front of South Carolina.
That's fair. That's fair. But
Cancun is very beautiful. White sands, like lovely, like blue water.
Yeah, we sent our in-laws there.
You just sent them there?
Well, for like their anniversary or something like that.
Okay.
And then they came back and they gave me a completely... It was very nice of them, to be fair. They gave me an absolutely unwearable shirt that, I don't know, it was made out of like alpaca wool or something. And I was just like, thank you for the gesture, but this is very impractical. I still have it. And It's got like a sun is knit into the chest of it or something like that.
Oh, you know what? I think I know the type of shirt you're talking about. Or there's some love you cycle. That's a weird. It's the word. Oh, I mean, I'm not talking about the shirt anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse.
No, I understand.
There's probably what I would say is I would describe as the worst street graffiti of all time. It just says "Love You Cycle." It looks like someone took a Sharpie that was just like leaking everywhere and tried to write it on the side of a bridge. It's the only thing in English I've seen, though.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I mean, okay, I see a top level domain.
Really?
But I'm running it through the list of countries that it could be, and I'm like, let me put it this way. It seems kind of out there.
Okay.
This seems like maybe a place that we have not been ever. But maybe.
Obviously, you've seen the writing around.
I've seen the alphabet for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. We know we're not in Makba.
I would say that we are not in Makba.
By Makba, I mean Russia.
Now that I do not know. Because I'm pretty sure I've watched enough hockey in my life that I'm pretty sure this means Russia right here. But I'm not sure.
Anytime I see like the butterfly, the two E's that are like on top of each other, like one E's facing up, one E's facing down. I always want to say it's this country here, which is not Makba country. We ain't in Makba country now, brother.
Now I'm freaking out because like the top level domain I saw does
it's
not.
It's obviously not RU.
Is okay, sure. It's not RU. I'll give you the info I saw there.
I don't mean to insult your intelligence.
No. But like, the top level domain is not the flag that I just saw. But is the flag that I just saw a flag, or is it just like a symbol? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could also represent like partners or something. I don't know. I haven't seen a flag or a top level domain. I'm just going off of my common knowledge of whenever I see that butterfly.
Dude,
I got 10 seconds.
I'm guessing here, dude. I'm guessing.
Here. Yeah.
I was right, I guess. I got 4254.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw .kg
Wow.
and I was like, the only country I can think that is KG is Kyrgyzstan, but
Holy smokes.
I have to admit that I was like, I don't even know, like, my knowledge of Central Asia is like so bad that I have no idea if Kyrgyzstan is actually like, if they let Google in. Because I
don't
know,
even know how to pronounce the country.
dude, some of these countries, like, I think Turkmenistan is the one I was thinking of, but they, like, are so secretive. I mean, you can look at Turkmenistan on Google Maps. There's, like, 8 roads. I think there's more roads than that in Turkmenistan. I don't think they let Google in.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, it is kind of a tumultuous place from time to time. Well, I can't rate that one because I didn't get enough info, so. I don't know if you saw my guess, but I got 700
did.
points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna consider myself, one of those situations to get a little lucky.
No. I mean, you got the information and you deduced correctly. You can't. There's nothing luck about that. I just got unlucky. I didn't see that.
I was gonna say. I just mean, like, if you saw it, I think that you would have come to the same or similar conclusion as me.
I would not have gone to Ukraine. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Although
Anytime I see a top level domain that I don't recognize, it's a nightmare because I gotta start second guessing myself.
No, Adele Lantar.
Dude, is that a Canadian flag? Or is it is that this country? I don't know.
Well, if you got something confused with the Canadian flag down here, then that gives me a clue.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because I guarantee you, this ain't no Canadian flag. If this is Canada, that is a Canadian flag.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but I don't think it is. It must be something else. I'll tell you. I think I know. Like, this landscape to me screams a particular part of the world, and the part of the world is right here.
If you're pointing to the southern hemisphere, I'm agreeing with you.
I would definitely agree with that. But I think specifically this looks like a part of a specific continent.
Yes, it looks like the western part of said continent, possibly.
Okay, sure, we're on the same page.
Okay.
I didn't want to give anything away, but yes, I would agree with that.
Sending out an SOS.
Yeah, it's freaking me out that all the signs are like, hey, there's a phone in 250 kilometers.
Yeah, don't get stuck on this road. You're going to run out of water very fast.
Wow, and you see this car is passing like 9 tractor trailers in the same go?
No.
He's got a place
Is it behind
to be.
us, or I must have,
in the northeastern direction?
I'm not as far. Oh, I'm going west now. So.
Oh, sorry, northwest. Yeah, I was mistaken.
Oh, okay. Dude, there is. I mean, this is. You talk about desolate.
Yeah. Yeah, you're telling me. This is like it's like a surface of Mercury or something.
Oh, I found. Like, I see the car. Yeah, They said screw it.
Jeez, all I can think of is like
20 kilometers.
How much gravel is like? Is there?
That's a lot.
Is it gravel or is it dirt? I don't know, but.
Reserva Nacional de Paracas.
You ever have you experienced gravel in your life?
Yes,
okay.
I have.
You ever like stand behind a car when it's accelerating on a gravel road or in a gravel drive?
It's terrible.
Yeah, it kicks up a bunch of dust and like little pebbles are hitting you in the face and stuff like that. Like I feel it all over my body as we drive on this road.
I worry for the windshields, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
They have no cracks.
That's
the scariest thing when you're riding behind a dump truck that's carrying like sand or rocks or something to the yard, and you just see like little puffs of smoke come out or dust come out every now and then when they hit a bump.
Yeah.
Like, please God, I'm not gonna be anywhere near that. I think my country's right. I don't know where though. I have no idea.
Yeah, I found a sign with the country. And have guessed, but
oof. Man, I am bombing hard. I'm not seeing these. I'm not seeing these signs. Either that or I'm not paying attention today.
Where did you guess on this one?
I was down in southern Chile.
Ah, okay. I mean, I got 37-35, so I don't think we were.
I was 1274, so I'm down by quite a lot. I was thinking Peru, but I wasn't thinking hard enough about it.
I actually think that was the Peruvian flag.
It may have been. I didn't see a flag at all, so
the one that we thought was Canadian, I think was actually Peru. I honestly think, because I always think back to like the World Cup. That's where half of my flag knowledge comes from, and I'm like pretty sure I've seen some red and white face paint on Peruvian fans.
You see a lot of red and white face paint for the World Cup.
Well, not from my country. Typically, we don't make it that far.
Well, they don't play football that much up there.
We don't. The last time Canada qualified for the Men's World Cup was 1986.
That is a long time from now.
The cycle of men's soccer in Canada is like, we got a generational talent. This is finally our time to at least qualify. And then in qualifying, we end up losing like 9-1 to some like Central American nation. And then we're like, we need to gut the whole program. And then you start the cycle again.
It's a rebuilding year. We're just rebuilding
exactly.
For this year.
They're like, management's got to go. My favorite story about it is like Canada they needed to like beat or draw Honduras, I think, in order to make it to the 2012 World Cup, I think.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Sorry, maybe 2014. I think I got my years back. Yeah, 2014. And I was like stoked because I followed soccer pretty, not religiously, but actively at the time. And I was like, dude, I think we got a real chance this year. And then I came back from like dinner with my parents and checked the score, and we lost 7-2. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. That's like you don't see that as score in soccer very often.
Are you yeah, I mean anything over like 2 is 2 or 3 is considered like, oh my god, it's a record breaking game. I don't know what country this name is from.
Oh, I don't think I've seen text. But
you will see if you keep going north, you'll eventually see something. If you went south, I don't know what you're seeing.
This is the movie Midsummer.
Yes.
We are in the middle of some kind of northern European forest, is my guess.
Yes. That is a somewhat accurate statement.
Okay.
I can't help you too much right now because I'm down by like 5,000.
I was going to say, yeah. I
don't mean to be that guy, but
it's healthy competition, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I think my guess is that I know what country we're in.
Based on that sign?
Based on that sign, yeah.
It's a little bit of a tricky one because it could be from 2 different countries that I'm thinking of. One is the more obvious. One of them is not so obvious. But where, I have no freaking earthly idea.
Yeah. Just in general, my new life lesson in this part of the world is don't go too far north.
Don't go too far north. Yeah.
Even though this, to me, looks like the wilderness, apparently the far north of Scandinavia is like...
Yes.
It's like completely unpopulated.
It is decidedly less lush.
Which makes sense because
without roads.
Hey, man. Like, the Canadian winters are actually very pleasant in Vancouver, but in the rest of the country, pretty bad. And then you look at how much further north some parts of Scandinavia are, I'm like, I feel you.
What's the coldest it gets in Vancouver? For you and Kate to be like, oh man, yeah, it's like really cold today.
If it was like around or below 0 in Vancouver, people are like, this is the apocalypse.
And we're talking about Celsius.
Yeah. So I don't know, like around 30 Fahrenheit.
32 is...
Yeah. People would be like, this is really cold.
Wow, Northernlion, I'm getting smoked today.
Oh, really?
I went and I couldn't decipher whether or not it was going to be Sweden or Finland. I kind of knew it wasn't Norway, but I wasn't thinking like Finland. I mean, like the name didn't sound Japanese enough for me to guess over there.
I just saw, anytime I see two U's together in the middle of a word, that to me is Finland.
That's all. You saw a sign that had 2 U's?
I think so, yeah.
Oh man, dude, I'm getting roasted today.
This one seems like it's mine to lose.
Oh, it's in the bag. I'm only at 10. I'm only at 10,000 right now.
I could just guess anywhere.
Yeah.
This looks like downtown Los Angeles.
Complete with old woman who's trying to fix a wheel on a car that doesn't look like it runs anyway.
Well, I know the country.
Really?
I think so. Or at least I know where that van was made.
It's very festive.
I might not be the word I would use. It might be the word I would use. I don't know.
I saw one that had a very colorful streamer painted on the side of it.
Yeah, me too.
Excuse me? We have.
I do see that as well.
I'm gonna try to say this as nicely as possible. Falkwane?
Yeah.
Funeral directors.
I like that. I mean, again, it's a little insensitive, but the hearse.
It's a great font.
The hearse is just a white, pickup truck with a cab on top of it.
Yeah, they're moving too.
I thought we were driving on the wrong side of the road based on how fast they were going.
I'm late for a very important funeral date.
I mean, I just need
Matsebe Woodworks.
some kind of indication of what region of this country we're in, I think.
I mean, we've got to be in. I don't know now. Okay, I have a sign coming up here. From my vantage point, I've got the whole. You remember what was it 2 weeks ago when I had you had the 6-wheeled car and I had the sign that's like I've got. I'm looking at the sign right now that says stoop. Like it's a stop sign that's been printed out with 4 different.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't say stoop though.
Geoguessr gets some good visual stuff. I was looking at the sign that said 60 for the speed limit, but it looked like it said 610. I was like, whoa, easy.
I think my car goes that high.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my car definitely does not go that high.
Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. I'm almost for certain because I saw Matsebe.
Yeah.
And that seems to look familiar.
Well, I think if you go north, seems to be a pretty pivotal sign.
I'm going north.
But I think it's.
I did see a green sign.
I think we're off in the weeds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does have a road sign, but it's the name of the city or whatever it is that's I'm not familiar with.
I think that is. No one could blame you for that.
I mean, it's not every day I go to Canada, so.
It just is a triple-digit road number. It's a real.
I see it. I see a quadruple digit.
Oh yeah, I do see that as well. I gave up on trying to look for that. I was like, it's not possible.
I mean, I don't know. I don't ever recall seeing a non green and yellow sign in this country.
I think that's fair.
Oh wait, no, that can't be it. It's not Parle. Nope, it was near Pretoria. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
Man, I got crushed on every single guess in this.
Really?
I mean, I was in South Africa, but I was on the wrong side. You were near. Yeah.
Dude, those were some pretty tough guesses, honestly.
Man,
I'm very pleased with the score that I got there.
You should be. You almost beat me by double. I
know
finished with a 12,000.
Either way, that just takes us to a tie. So if you lose 7-2, it counts the same as losing 1-0.
That is actually true, and I am like unable to win at all on Mondays apparently. So
I've got an undefeated record on Mondays. I'm
Yeah,
the
you
king
do.
of Mondays.
the
Anti-Garfield.
the Kyrgyzstan guess is what really kind of sunk me. I mean, the Finnish guess also kind of hurt a lot, and then of course there's the Chilean guess. Look, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your win, bringing it back to 500 Northernlion. I'm happy for you, and I hope to do better on Wednesday. I can't possibly do worse.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We're tied up with 2 more games to go this week. We'll see you on Wednesday for another one, and of course on Friday for one more after that. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, multiple perspectives. There's 2 of us, so you can watch my perspective and Sinvicta's simultaneously. Subscribe if you want to see more Geoguessr in the future, and we'll be back on Wednesday to see you next time. See ya!
See you later.